Okay, what if I told you you were born with an idea? An idea so powerful, no government can give it to you, and no government can ever take it away. We're going to break down that exact concept, natural rights.
This right here is the heart of it. The promise that some things are so fundamentally yours, they're above any king, any law, any government. They're just yours, period.
So, what are these incredible rights? Well, this huge idea has been boiled down to a simple, yet totally world-changing trio that really became the foundation for modern freedom.
All right, so the official term is natural rights. And the idea is pretty simple, actually. These aren't gifts you get from a government. They're not privileges you have to earn. You have them just because you're human. Now, that might sound kind of obvious to us today, but believe me, for most of human history, this was a mind-blowing, revolutionary concept.
First up, the big one, life. Your basic, inherent right to exist and to be safe from being unjustly harmed or killed by anyone, and that includes the government. Next, we've got liberty. This is your freedom to make your own choices, to think what you want, say what you want, and to live your life the way you see fit. As long as you're not stepping on the rights of other people, of course. And the third pillar is property, the right to own stuff, the things you work for. But here's where the idea gets a really cool twist, because it got reimagined not just as owning things, but as the pursuit of happiness, the freedom to build a life you actually find meaningful.
So who cooked up this game-changing idea? We can thank this guy, the 17th century English philosopher John Locke. He was the one who argued that any government worth its salt has to be built on protecting these rights we're all born with.
But let's be real. An idea is only powerful if people do something with it. And Locke's big idea didn't just sit around in dusty old books. Oh no, it became the intellectual dynamite that set off revolutions around the world.
And you can see that direct line right here. On the left, you've got Locke's original trio, and on the right, almost 100 years later, you have Thomas Jefferson writing the Declaration of Independence. That little switch from property to the pursuit of happiness, that was huge. It blew the whole idea open, from just owning things to having the right to chase a life that has meaning to you.
And that led to the most radical, most explosive part of the whole thing. If a government stops protecting your rights, if it actually starts violating them, then the people have the ultimate power to change that government or even get rid of it completely. This wasn't just an essay topic. This was a permission slip for rebellion.
And that idea caught on like wildfire. It was the spark for the American Revolution in 1776. Then it jumped across the ocean and helped inspire the French Revolution in 1789. And it just kept going, fueling independence movements all across Latin America in the 1800s.
Okay, so this is more than just a history lesson. It's a tool for your brain. So let's talk about how understanding this idea actually gives you power today. All right, here's a little GED test hack for you. If you're taking the test and you see a passage or a quote that talks about freedom, or especially about overthrowing a tyrant, what's the core idea they're testing you on? You see that, you should immediately think the answer is probably natural rights. It's the go-to concept for that kind of question. So now I want to hear from you. Out of these three, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, which one feels the most important to you right now in your life? Drop your choice in the comments below. I'm really curious to see what you all think.
And at the end of the day, here's why this old idea is more important than ever. The concept of natural rights, it's basically the grandpa of our modern idea of human rights. Every single time we talk about universal human dignity today, we are speaking the language that thinkers like Locke helped create.
Hey, if you believe these rights are for everyone, everywhere, do me a favor and hit that like button. And for more explainers that break down the huge ideas that shape our world, make sure you subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.